Hi, this is Cindy Mathers, and I am saying goodbye to my childhood home. This home has been with my parents since 1974, March 17th, 1974, and we moved in here, and the bones are the same, but all the trees have grown up. They put in this brick pathway. My husband, Ron, actually put in this brick pathway along with another good mason. And it's been here for about 25 years. And Mom passed away April 1st, 2025. And we had to sell the house because there was a mortgage on it. To these people who, honestly, this is bittersweet because we had to sell, and it's a blessing that they were willing to give us a fair price for the home, and we're glad for that. But all these trees, everything is going to be flattened, probably. They've got them marked differently. I mean, this tree was so small when we moved in. This tree you could barely even see. A lot of memories here. So I was 10 when we moved here, and I went through high school, and when I was 20 I moved back to California. And in 1996 my husband and I moved from Hawaii back to here, to Arizona, to be near families, because family matters. Family matters. And we didn't want to be so far away from everybody. And it was a good decision. So I'm just going to take us on a tour as we say goodbye to the house for the last time. Monday it records. And that'll be it. Out of our hands. New beginnings for this land. It's hard to say goodbye because when we moved back in 96, we only lived 15 minutes away, and we kept our horses here. So I was here every day, twice a day for 25 years, until 4.5 years ago when we got our place in Rio Verde. And we're so happy with our place. But this is hard. Saying goodbye knowing it's going to be mowed down. All these plants that were so lovingly planted. This hibiscus, I can't even tell you how old this is. It's probably at least 40 years old. Year after year it's made it. And the reason why it's made it is because its roots have grown through that pot into the ground below, or else I would have taken it. These little twinkle lights. Not only are we saying goodbye, the flag that always gets tangled on the roof, I'm taking the flag today, and I'm taking the front doormat. It's the last. Going through everything. It's hard saying goodbye to your childhood home. Okay, this is the living room. Just taking my video. That's my granddaughter Evelyn. My husband Ron. We're going to go through. So we're going through the front entry. And this first room to the right was my bedroom. It's all empty. Everything's gone. Honey, I'm doing a goodbye video. Where's your shoes?
I took them off.
Okay, I do that too. All right, and so I always loved my room because it opened up to the backyard. And I could see the horses. And I could open up my window and yell to my horse to quit banging on the fence. Okay. This room across here first belonged to my little brother. Then it belonged to my grandmother when she moved out of her house in California and here. And my mom made this as cozy as she could for her. It's all gone too. Everything's gone. I have to say my sister, Brendan, and her husband Rick have done a phenomenal job of, they handled all the fine end. We did the estate sale together, but they did a big bulk of the get out. So this is the bathroom that us kids shared as we go down the hallway. This was my sister's room, Brenda. It's all clear and it's amazing because I have another video where we were cleaning things out and going through and sorting, and weeks of that because it was quite full. You can imagine 51 years of living. This room, we helped them remodel their bathroom, and our masons put in this lovely brick wall, which added a nice accent. And Mom picked out the barn door. She wanted so badly to take out that window and put sliders in, but it just wasn't the thing to do at the time. And this bathroom we completely remodeled, and for them we handled this project for them, and it was pretty sad little bathroom. It really was. There was a grody tub there that just needed to be replaced years before. We did this remodel in 2020, and carried the brick through, as you can see, and we took out the tub because it was hard for Mom and Dad to get in it, and put in this shower that they could just wheel right into if they needed to, which worked out great. I've always loved that window in here. And this was their closet. It's not bad. It was a walk-in closet. That was a big deal back in the day. Sweet little light up there. Hello. And there I am. Hello. Here I am. Saying goodbye. Let's see. Yep. Way to go. Brenda and Rick. Here's an earring. I'll put it in my pocket and hopefully I won't forget it and figure that out. I might find a match to it. I'm just kind of double checking everything, make sure we got everything out. The builders don't care, they're just going to bring bulldozers. But it's nice to know that everything was out. I think we did Mom and Dad justice by rehoming all their things, their furniture, their trinkets, their everything got rehomed. This is the family room. The wood paneling never left. It's probably coming back in style. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, and then our masons continued the brick theme into this. Mom asked for this, and we were happy to do it. Put brick in here. And how cute. Really cute. And then they redid the kitchen. Well, the counters and stuff. They asked us to leave the refrigerator, washing machine, and dryer, which we did. All clean. Clean as a whistle. Just checking. Okay. I know the other drawers are all cleaned out. Isn't this cute? The kitchen turned out cute. And then this is a bonus room that was used as an office, and my older brother stayed here for the 4.5 years he lived here. He went through high school. He was older when we moved in. And that's a wash machine and dryer in there. This is a cute bonus room. They use this as an office, and this counter space here was used as kind of like a pantry. It was nice. 2-car garage. It was a carport when they moved in, but everything is out. So strange. We left that freezer because honestly we didn't know what to do with it. So the only thing we left behind is that freezer. But they said wash machine and dryer, and refrigerator, so we left the freezer too. This is the Arizona room. It's completely out. We had a ping pong table there. Lots of family parties took place in here. Ping pong. There was a dining room table there, and twinkle lights. It was a fun room for all these years. Look, the sprinklers are going off, watering the lawn for the last time. I hope she doesn't impale herself with that iron. That looks dangerous. Okay. This little greenhouse has an air conditioner in it, and when my grandma was moved out of her house in Fullerton, California, the things that she didn't want to leave behind were put into this shed that they had built, and it even had a little loft, and they locked the doors on that and did not open it until my mom passed. We opened it and took care of all the things she could no longer, she didn't want to have to deal with it. This is our pool. It's the little pump. I can't tell you how many times I've worked on this pool and backwashed it and gotten the leaves out of it. That's where my horses stayed. So many horses have been back here. We were so blessed. This pine tree my mom planted. It was so little that the tip of it came up to here. You could barely see the tip. And she goes, one day the trunk will grow next to the house and we'll feel like we're in the pines. She loved the pines. And sure in the heck enough, it did. And here's the tree. The dog runs. They've been here for 51 years as well. They were here when we moved in, and they served well many German Shepherds. This was an excess pen that we had built, and I kept Pony in here. These trees are magnificent. We had Harris's hawks nest up there for years and years in that tree, and many families of hawks were raised here, and but they haven't been here for a while. That was a Christmas tree many moons ago. These are my horse pens. I had baby foals born here, 2 foals that I raised. This tree here, it's probably 50 feet high. I don't know. Maybe not that big. No? Yeah, probably 50, 60 feet, honestly. It's huge. It's massive. We used to always worry that during the windstorms it would fall on the horses. We're thankful that never happened. So many pool parties, sliding down that slide. When I was a teenager, I'd crawl up on the top of that slide with the warm wind blowing in the summers. And I'd look at the stars and think, what does my life hold? Well, I'll tell you, it's been a journey. This pen I had to keep adding heights to because I got a Friesian as a baby, and he kept growing and wanting to climb out. So I kept raising it. It's a good 6 feet. And this little tree has thrived. It's the trees, the ambiance of this home that makes me sad too. All of it. But nothing stays the same. Change is always guaranteed. Stayed, even, This place transformed through the years. There was a white bench here. It's now at my place. And this little tree was also a Christmas tree. And it took a while to root in, but it did. I don't know if they plan on keeping it or not. It's got a red tag. It's probably going. And this eucalyptus tree, there used to be 4 eucalyptus trees out here along this little area back here. My mom had a neat fort built for my nephew back here. She helped them build. There's just so many memories, right? And it's just sad to see it go, but it must, because life goes on. And the ground will still be the same, still the same dirt, just new beginnings. And I wish the new people who live here next all the best. But what's happening in this neighborhood is the builders are going in and buying everything up and tearing down and rebuilding, as they did to our neighbor's house right next door. We'll go by that. This little barn, can't tell you how many times I've hauled hay in there. I finally got smart and found a better system, but it's our little tack room. And these pens, you know, they need to go, obviously. This fence right here, I had a pony named Cha-Cha run away with the cart with me, and she bent in this chain link fence when she hit it. When she and I hit it, it's hard to tell now, but that was probably 50 years ago that happened. Right here, my nephew's children carved in scripture and put these crosses here, which is lovely. And this is my blocker tie ring. Countless horses have been tied to that through the years. Look at the trees kind of grown around it. It's pretty cool. That little tree in the back, former Christmas tree. Those little pots right there, watered the dog when he ran back here. And countless bunnies, quail, snakes, whatever. We always kept those full of water. The neighbor's house sold last year, and they moved out, and you can see everything's torn down. And they leveled it, and there were trees and a beautiful remodeled home in there, and a pool, and that's what's left. So I won't be coming by here for a long time because it's too hard. Gotta let go. All I can say is bye, little trees. We'll miss you. Bye, property that served us well. And all the little creatures here, countless bunnies that my dad would water. Sometimes they'd fall in the pool, he'd fish them out, help them. The sprinkler's going off. It's a very pleasant space. It really is. And I just hope that happiness will grow here forevermore, and that new memories will be shared here. I'm going to go lock up the house for the last time, and we'll say goodbye.